on, everybody? This is your boy Deztination Gaming, and I'm back at it again with another reaction video for you guys. I did 3 reaction videos. This is my 3rd one right now as we speak. So we are going to be reacting to the Elitist books Roman Reigns versus The Rock, and this is by the homie the Elitist. I love his channel. He gives us that real thing about wrestling. Like he also books he books some shows sometimes, like you know, what if he took over WWE. He even did a what if he took over WWE in 2021. I watched that video. That video was really entertaining. If you guys have not watched it, I'll make sure to put the link in the description down below. Big shout out to you, the Elitist. He commented on one of my older videos not too long ago. I forgot when he commented, but I always comment on his videos a lot of times, and he always give me, you know, so much love and support. So big shout out to you, bro. And I swear, I hope you do not mind me reacting to this video, okay? Because I don't want to get like no copyright or none of that stuff. So we're not gonna waste any more time, man. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel, tap on that bell for notifications so you don't miss any videos. Without further ado, man, let's jump right into it and let's see what happens if he booked Roman Reigns versus The Rock. Which, by the way, that match needs to happen.
From the moment Roman Reigns showed up as the tribal chief on WWE programming, there has been one dream match that sticks out above any other. And that is a matchup against the great one, The Rock. Roman Reigns versus The Rock is the last true megastar versus megastar match left in wrestling, which we've yet to see. And here today, I, the Elitist, like and subscribe if you haven't already, will book to the best of my ability. So let's do this. At SummerSlam 2021, Roman Reigns successfully retains the Universal Championship in a dream match against John Cena. On that same show, it is announced that this year's Survivor Series will feature the 25th anniversary celebration of The Rock. This 25th anniversary celebration of The Rock headlines a huge Survivor Series show, which also features the marquee matchup of Universal Champion Roman Reigns versus WWE Champion Bobby Lashley. This match opens the show with Roman Reigns defeating Lashley clean. The main event rolls around and we get The Rock's 25-year celebration. Here we have the entire WWE roster standing out on the stage, and Vince McMahon opens proceedings. Vince is getting all choked up about how much The Rock did for WWE, how big of a megastar The Rock has become in Hollywood, how proud Vince McMahon is of The Rock's, you know, everything he's done. Then The Rock's music hits. Rock comes down to a massive pop. He grabs a microphone and proceeds to cut an incredible promo. This is The Rock at his absolute best. Riding off the pure emotion of the fans, he's throwing around creative, smart aleck one-liners left and right. The crowd is loving it. Then The Rock name drops Roman Reigns, to which the crowd boos loudly. We see the Rock's people's eyebrow raise. The camera zooms in on the people's eyebrow raising. Then The Rock credits Roman Reigns for the great work he's done over the last year and a half. Then The Rock says, Roman can go shove that tribal chief moniker of his up his Rudy Poo candy ass. With that line...
Bro, why can I imagine The Rock saying that? I can imagine The Rock saying that, man. That's... Whew. Oh, I can just imagine him saying that. That's definitely going to be the keynote, the hit for Reigns versus The Rock.
Line said, okay, the choir sounds play. Okay, we have Roman Reigns' theme song hit. Reigns' entrance causes the locker room to part down the middle. Roman starts walking out. He stops still in his place, stares Vince McMahon in the eyes, then proceeds to raise his title up in the air before walking down the aisleway and confronting The Rock in the middle of the ring. The crowd is chanting, "This is awesome." The two guys do not make physical contact. They're just death staring each other in the eyes. The crowd is going absolutely crazy for this. It's an epic visual. The crowd's loving it. Then Paul Heyman passionately hands Roman Reigns a microphone. You know how Heyman usually does it? Yeah, that. Yeah. Reigns says, I'm not going to try and do the Samoan accent, just this is what he says. Dwayne, the time has finally come. The head of the table is looking you dead in the eyes. It's time to finally acknowledge your tribal... At this point, before Roman can finish his sentence, Rock sticks his hand up in the air, stopping Reigns...
I can already see it now. It's time to acknowledge your tribal... Anybody want to hear that?
Dead in his tracks. Rock snatches the microphone off of Roman Reigns. Rock says, Roman, you ain't the tribal chief, you're the tribal. WrestleMania 38, you, me, this gets settled once and for all. Book it. Roman leaves the ring, and the crowd is going crazy.
Take my money, bro. Take my money if that ever happens, bro.
Vince McMahon nods his head on the stage, match is made official, Roman is left looking pissed as Survivor Series 2021 goes off the air. And with that, the foundation is set for this epic clash. WrestleMania 38, AT&T Stadium, The Rock versus Roman Reigns. This match is treated like, this generation's Rock versus Cena. Wrestling's biggest ever mainstream star. I mean, debatably, but yeah, Rock's big time, no doubt about that, against the biggest current mainstream star wrestling has, Roman Reigns. Then, throughout December and January, we get some brilliantly put together video packages by WWE, showing The Rock on movie sets, pumping iron, talking about how this match means everything to him. This is the biggest match of his career, Rock says. Then we see shots of Roman Reigns training hard, looking like an absolute madman, freak, Godzilla in the gym. These video packages serve to do nothing but generate even more hype for this absolute dream match of all dream matches. By this point, Roman Reigns has spent many months toying with the emotions of the Usos. Hell, the sheer weight of Roman Reigns' approval drove Jimmy and Jey Uso to having an I Quit match at SummerSlam. Okay, that said, Rock's return lights a fire under Jimmy Uso. Oh, sorry, Jey Uso. I believe that's Jey Uso there, John. Rock's return lights a fire under Jey Uso. At Survivor Series, we see The Rock challenge Jey Uso backstage after the show to be better and not put up with Roman Reigns' BS. This interaction, combined with another 6 weeks of Roman treating Jey like garbage following Survivor Series, culminates with Jey snapping to close 2021. On the final SmackDown of the year, Roman Reigns is cutting a promo as part of the Year of Roman celebration segment. Jey Uso is standing right beside Roman Reigns as his right-hand man. Then, after some defamatory remarks are said by Roman about Jey Uso snaps. He unloads on Roman Reigns. It's finally all caught up to him. Jey Uso's beating down Roman Reigns. It all becomes too much, okay? Jey Uso wants one final shot. He wants one final match at our Tribal Chief to take down the Universal Champion. This leads to the 2022 Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns defending the Universal Championship against Jey Uso. Now, what we get here is something special. So, for Roman Reigns' entrance, there is a massive table set up on the stage, okay? Roman Reigns' music hits, and he descends down from way above, okay? This would be similar, think of Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25, when he descended down from heaven. This would essentially be the same thing. Reigns' tribal choirs singing, he's descending down from the heavens, and then when he finally...
Why he got the heaven sound in the background, bro? I'm done with you, bro. I'm so freaking done. But it's so good. I'm already hyped up already.
He hits the ground. He sits at the head of the table. Okay, Reigns' theme song hits. He's sitting on basically a throne at the head of the table, raising up his championship. This entrance lives in wrestling infamy. This goes down as one of the greatest wrestling entrances we've ever seen. Reigns descending from the heavens as our tribal god and sitting down at the head of the table. It's truly epic. Then Jey Uso comes out like a random Joe Schmo, and the match gets underway. Okay, early on in this match, we get The Rock's music hitting. The crowd absolutely erupts, okay? Rock, he hypes the crowd up for a few moments, then The Rock takes a seat at the head of the table to watch Roman Reigns compete in this match against Jey Uso. Then the camera shows The Rock, and he makes a hand motion, okay? And on cue, we get quite literally the entire Samoan bloodline coming out and sitting at this giant table to watch Roman versus Jey Uso. And by Samoan bloodline, I don't just mean, Tamina and Jimmy Uso. No. I mean everyone. From Arthur, Sika, Rikishi, Jimmy Uso, Tamina's out there. Random Samoans we've never seen before on WWE TV. Rock's just pretty much picked up half.
Thank God you did not mention Nia Jax. Thank God you did not mention Nia Jax. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
The island of Samoa, dumped them on the stage at the Royal Rumble, and now they're sitting at the table watching Reigns versus Jey Uso. This thing is insane. Rock is at the head of the table, but half the island of Samoa is sitting at this table watching this big-time Universal title match. It's just damn good. So during the match, Roman Reigns, he's beaten down Jey Uso for a while. Jey Uso's laying down dead in the ring. Roman gets distracted by the Rock in the table. He walks his way up the aisleway. He stares down the Rock. Then Roman Reigns slaps Jimmy Uso. From here, Roman Reigns, he proceeds to spit in the direction of the Rock. Okay, the Rock is pissed. He's got Arthur and Sika holding him back. The Rock is just irate. He's got veins popping out of his neck. Rock wants to beat Reigns' head in. From here we see Jey Uso ambush Roman Reigns from behind. The crowd erupts because of this. Okay, Roman Reigns is the biggest heel in the business. Jey Uso ambushes him from behind, gets a loud pop. Okay, this match, really damn good stuff. Ultimately, Roman Reigns puts Jey Uso away with the guillotine. So Roman Reigns predictably retains the Universal Championship. After the match, The Rock stands up at the head of the table. He's trash-talking Roman Reigns. He's, talking him down. Meanwhile, Roman Reigns is standing on the top rope posing with the Universal Championship. We can see the WrestleMania 38 sign nice and clearly in the background, and the hype is absolutely through the roof, okay? And from here, the road to WrestleMania 38 swings into high gear. We get even more just gems of segments. We see The Rock cutting some all-time great promos, just shredding Roman Reigns, the character, the failed babyface push, the inability to draw ratings, all of it. Then we see Roman Reigns going toe-to-toe with The Rock in heated face-offs. The build is just epic, and the one constant being, the two men never get physical with one another. The build is simply amazing video packages, awesome face-offs, and incredible promo exchanges. That's it. Come WrestleMania 38, the hype for the main event is at an absolute fever pitch. We see The Rock backstage. He's getting hyped up. He's got, veins popping out of his neck. He looks just humongously jacked. Like, just the Rock being The Rock, basically. Then we see...
I can honestly see that. All of this, I can honestly see. Even though knowing WWE, half of the stuff that this man is talking about is not going to happen. But I always see The Rock out there getting himself prepared, basically to fight Roman Reigns. He can mind you, this man never misses a day in the gym. This man always in the gym, working out. So imagine seeing The Rock being all jacked up and ready to go, man. He already looked like that he's ready to whoop somebody's what. So
see Roman Reigns in his locker room with Paul Heyman. Okay. Finally, main event time comes. The Rock enters first. Rock has some big time artist do a musical performance for him beforehand. Then The Rock's music hits. My God. Okay, the crowd reaction in AT&T Stadium The Rock gets here is unlike near enough anything we've ever heard in wrestling history. He's got a whole stadium just erupting for The Rock. This is just incredible. For what in all likelihood will be The Rock's last ever WWE match. Then Roman Reigns, his music hits, okay? With The Rock staring him down the whole time, Roman Reigns has his tribal lay. He goes tribal lay on. The Rock's death staring him. Reigns is slowly walking down the long WrestleMania aisleway. Paul Heyman's accompanying him. There we go. Heyman's got his lay on.
Yeah,
it's just an incredible visual, an incredible moment. This is just damn cool. So from here, the crowd's booing their brains out. Reigns is public enemy number one. The crowd hates Roman Reigns. Before the bell, they do their face-off, as was the case with Hogan and Andre, Rock and Hogan, Rock Cena. Now it's Rock and Reigns. This face-off is just... it's a moment that'll live just in infamy for pro wrestling. Okay, the bell rings, and The Rock comes out of the box with a flurry, okay? The Rock is unloading on Roman Reigns. Then Roman takes control of the match, okay? Roman begins working over The Rock. He's, crowd's booing Roman. He's working over The Rock. Roman's talking trash to The Rock, beating him down. Crowd keeps booing. At one point, they go to ringside. Roman, he clears off the announce table. Then Reigns gets caught for taunting too much towards The Rock. Okay, Rock catches Reigns with a rock bottom through the announce table. Crowd goes crazy. Other notable spots we get in this match include the classic Roman Reigns spears the guy. We've seen it a million times, but him spearing The Rock through a barricade, it'd be pretty cool. Then we have a really cool spot where Roman Reigns proceeds to grab a tribal lay, and he's choking The Rock with the tribal lay. Okay, Rock's gasping for air. That's a damn good spot. Then we have the moment where The Rock resorts to low-blowing Roman Reigns just to get back into the match. In the end, here we go. In the end, Roman Reigns locks in the guillotine on The Rock. Everyone's like, oh, it's over. Rock's not breaking out of this. Then the crowd, 80,000 people just, get behind The Rock. The Rock, thrives on this. Rock breaks out of the guillotine. Crowd just goes ballistic. Finally, The Rock delivers a rock bottom on Roman Reigns. 1, 2. Reigns kicks out at 2 9/10. From here, The Rock, he's just amazed. Rock proceeds to grab Roman Reigns, goes for another rock bottom. Reigns catches a sneak low blow on the Rock. 1, 2, Rock kicks out. Reigns then bounces, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth on the ropes. Huge spear. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns defeats The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania 38. After the match, Roman Reigns, he poses with the Universal Championship. Paul Heyman's crying in happiness. We've got the whole Samoan bloodline walks out on the stage and they're clapping. Then, Roman Reigns slowly turns towards The Rock. The Rock's in the corner. He's just, he's been beaten. The Rock stands up. Rock walks over to Reigns. The two embrace. The crowd's just clapping. The crowd's eating this up. Then The Rock goes to ringside. Rock grabs a tribal lay. And then Rock gets back in the ring. Rock places the tribal lay on Roman Reigns, thus acknowledging Roman Reigns as the tribal chief. Rock then slowly takes off his wrestling boots. By this point, Roman Reigns has left the ring. Rock undoes his wrestling boots, lace by lace, takes off the boots, puts them in the middle of the ring. He takes off his elbow pads, puts them next to the boots. Rock kisses the mat, then proceeds to slowly leave the ring, walk up the WrestleMania aisleway. By this point, the crowd's they're cheering, "Thank you, Rocky."
Thank you,
we love you, Rock,
Rocky.
etc., etc. The crowd's crying. An emotional moment. Rock makes his farewell to the WWE fans at the ending of WrestleMania 38. And that is the first episode of the Elitist books. The Elitist books, Roman Reigns versus The Rock. Wow. That was fun.
Yeah.
What do you want to see me book next? Leave in the comment section down below. I want to know what to do next. You guys leave a like, leave a comment. What do you want me to do? That was too much fun. Like, comment, sub. He's no drill.
Okay, so let me tell you this, bro. The next the next booking that you should do is definitely Bray Wyatt versus Jeff Hardy. Or you could do a Roman Reigns versus Jeff Hardy, but I don't know. Maybe so. Or you can do a Samoa Joe versus Pete Dunne. That could work. That can definitely work. Or you can probably put Samoa Joe versus Adam Cole. But either way it goes, man. Hey, either way it goes, you know how to book these shows. You're a fantastic person for that, man. Wow, this was absolutely awesome. I loved everything about the Elitist and what he has done for the bookings of these matches. And just by this matchup, for Roman Reigns versus The Rock, if this happened in real life, trust me when I tell you, it would be the most memorable matchup ever in WrestleMania history. Ever. Okay? And especially with The Rock basically retiring after that match, that's basically an unbelievable sight, man. It's unbelievable. But that's going to be the end of this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. If you did, give this video a big fat thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, and tap on that bell for notifications so you don't miss any single videos. This is your boy Deztination Gaming saying, peace.